Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome to this week's It's Your Call. Today, I am joined by a YouTube bridge OG, John.
Hi.
So, John is from England. He plays for his county a bunch, but more what he is known for is he is a bridge teacher in the region, and he expands his bridge teaching beyond his local community because he posts on YouTube. You may know him from John Stell Bridge Lessons, which is a amazing channel that has been up for about it's been 2 or 3 years now, hasn't it?
I think it's from COVID. I'm not sure exactly how
Yeah,
long it's been going, actually. I might have started it before COVID, actually, but then got it going again when
right.
COVID came around.
So you started like I guess it was 4 years ago then, and you have amassed a total of about 1.5 thousand videos on your channel. So what how much are you posting a day? Like I've seen all of these videos of you doing the Into Bridge Celebrity Day Longs, just playing some other day longs on BBO, mentioning all of your thoughts on the hands, which has been insightful because just being able to understand what other people are thinking in their head while they're playing bridge, it can be a huge resource to any bridge player that's learning. So, what originally got you interested in doing this YouTube, and what like empowers you to be still making videos now?
Because I was doing like physical teaching at my local club. So I teach at a club called Bury Athenaeum, which will never have heard of. You might not have even heard of Bury, I don't know. It's a little town in sort of Lancashire area. So it's in the up north. Bury Athenaeum is like a sort of top 10 bridge club in terms of numbers. But I just thought I'd do some videos with my teaching. And then I thought, right, also do some stuff on BBO and maybe try to get some more customers, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to be non-paying customers, though.
Right.
Hint, hint. That's the trouble with bridge. Trying to make any money out of bridge, it's damn near impossible. It's like trying to get blood out of a stone. But I enjoy it. I love the game of bridge. I've been playing since I was 17, so I'm in my 50s now. I've been playing over 35 years,
Uh-huh.
and I've been teaching. I don't know, about 7 or something like that. Not as long, but I mean, to be honest with you, you're always teaching. Okay, whenever you play with somebody, you're helping them play a system or teaching them something. So you pretty much always, once you've learnt the game, you're teaching somebody else all the time.
Right.
And you go down to the pub. I don't know about you. You go down to the pub and have a pint of beer.
You go down and you socialize about the hands
Exactly.
afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the best thing. You go out for a game of bridge at your local club, go down to the pub and discuss all the hands after. That's where you actually learn the most. That's
Yes.
my advice. Go down to everyone should just go down to the pub.
Yes. Yeah. I have a friend who is just like, you know what? We're having a bad day. Just claim down one and go to the bar.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, partner, just play the hand quickly. There's nobody at the bar now. Let's
We don't have to wait. And I shouldn't even be talking about this because I am technically underage in my country. So, oh,
You
but
need to come to the UK. I'm guessing you're over 18. If you come to the UK,
yes.
you're legal.
Yeah. Well, I actually, our nationals are going to be in Las Vegas this November. And I just happened to be, and Las Vegas is a big party city in the United States. And I just
Yeah.
happened to be turning 21 the day before the tournament starts. And that is our
Ah,
drinking age. So I'm going to be having a blast in Vegas for many reasons. But yeah, well, thank you for all of the stuff that you do. I am always as encouraging as possible as I can be to anyone who does any sort of bridge social media. And you've been doing it longer than I have, so I'm sure that you do the same because we need bridge to be on the internet. We need people to know
yeah.
that this game exists. And this is how we get the new generation into bridge because this is where they are. They sit on their phones, they sit on their computers, and they see whatever's there. If we can just get bridge onto their screens, that's how chess blew up. So that's what we're
Hmm.
trying to do. I know that you are going to be a major proponent in that. So,
Well, I think people like you are going to be more because obviously you're a much younger generation in your 20s. I think, you need to you're the sort of person who's going to bring the youngsters to the game. And obviously, you don't need me to tell you what a great game this is.
oh my
And I
God.
just think so many people are missing out on this. This is the best game. I always say this is not just the best card game. This is the best game, in my opinion.
Completely agree. But it often offers you many challenges. Are you ready for your
Okay, let's
bidding
go.
problem, John.
Cut the chit chat. Let's get on with it.
Let's do it! All right, here we go.
Oh
This is
no.
your hand. You have a gorgeous 5-5
Mm,
with a void.
beautiful.
And you are playing in a match point tournament. And you are south and west is the dealer. So we're going to start off with a 1 heart bid from west.
Hmm.
And then your
Okay.
partner, of course, bids 2 clubs. Then it goes pass. And it is now your call. How do you
Ugh.
start this one?
Tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I must admit, these are pretty horrible hands. Two spades is not forcing,
right.
I would say, first of all. So if you just want to bet two spades, it could get passed out. Having said that, you don't have a fit and you've got three little hearts. Partner should have 10 plus points and a decent club suit, I guess.
Right.
They've got enough values to bid two clubs.
Mm-hmm.
It's also non-vulnerable as well. That's something else to think about. So you can't bid two spades. It's stupid to bid two diamonds. It looks like to me you've just got to start off with two hearts potentially,
Okay. And
and let's keep the bidding going, kind of thing. I'm stuck for a bid. I'm going to
right.
Q bid.
Right. So we're just forcing partner to bid something with the Q bid. The only issue with the Q bid is that it does technically, on its first bid, normally imply a fit with partner. Um,
Yeah.
and if partner gets two, like that was, I was considering like I don't have any other forcing bids, so I'm going to Q bid as well. But
Hmm.
partner is then going to assume that you have a club fit, and then they're going to
Hmm.
continue from there, assuming that you guys do have a club fit. So God forbid partner just yeets out a 5 clubs bid.
Life clubs. Yay.
Whee! This is exactly what we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
So partner eats out 5 clubs, and actually now what do you do?
Is that what he really bids?
I
Oh
I
God.
think that this might on the hand. You can tell me what you think after. I think that 5 clubs is a completely reasonable bid from partner, given the context of what they think they know about your hand.
God. You know what? I think you're stymied now. Now, if you did that and that's what happened, I think they're gonna have pretty decent clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think if you go on, you just
You're just stuck.
you're getting into even more trouble. Honestly, now you're thinking, oh, I wish maybe I bid three spades now. Maybe that's the solution to this hand. Yeah. Hmm. Should partner really bid five clubs? What about shouldn't they bid four clubs or something like that?
I
Maybe
mean, they could certainly bid 4 clubs. I
just
mean,
just in case, because just in case you've got the hand where you don't have.
right. I mean, if two
But
hearts
then again, yeah, I
I
think
mean,
we're
like
yeah.
4 clubs could be implying even more strength from partner, which you don't
Mm,
necessarily know. But like, if you bid like after 4 clubs, what do you do?
yeah. Well. So if I've gone with two hearts, and I guess I bid four spades now.
Yeah, we would bid four
It's just
spades,
horrible, isn't it?
and
And then they're gonna.
if partner doesn't have a spade fit with you, or like they don't understand necessarily like what you're trying to get across, they might just go back to 5 clubs. They might think that four
Mm,
spades is a cupid for clubs.
Cupid, yeah.
And
Hmm.
then they might just be like, well, for no Trump, and now you're in key card for clubs. So,
Yeah.
or partners assuming that you're in key card for clubs, and I guess you would have to just go with that assumption. So things, I don't know. I think that based off of partner's hand, they would bid 5 clubs, and regardless of whether they bid 5 clubs or 4 clubs, like you said, you're stymied. Um,
Mm,
so, like, I mean, at this point, when they bid 5 clubs, I would just be like, okay, I hope partner has a good enough club suit. I'm gonna pass. And I mean, they could certainly have a hand where they
I think
bid.
after five clubs, I think I would have to do that. Uh, yeah. Can we have another video? I don't like this puzzle.
You don't like this puzzle? Well, I do have a database of hands, but I'm not gonna let you off the hook like that. We have so let's in a
What does
hypothetical world.
actually, I think I'm just thinking about other bits like three hearts and four hearts.
Yeah, partner could bid 3 hearts or 4 hearts.
I think three hearts feels like, do you have a heart stop?
Yeah,
No, I mean, rather than bidding two hearts straight away, bidding three hearts, that just seems too high, though. We
yeah,
we haven't got a fit actually.
yeah. It's And
You know what? I'm just thinking, I think maybe the right answer is bidding two spades. We don't have a fit. And this is just you've got I think two spades maybe is the right solution here. You've got to go low.
mhm.
I think this is the right solution.
So if we
We've got
bid
five spades. It's not forcing, but we don't have a fit at this moment in time. If partner's got three spades, then they should probably bid three spades anyway now.
right, like it's non-forcing constructive, right? So
Yeah.
we have a hand that we know we want to play in game with, but like you said, we don't have a fit. So you're like, I want to make a forcing bid, but at the same time, partner is probably going to respond with the hands that I want them to respond with, and they're probably going to
Hmm.
pass with the hands that I don't want them to respond with. Um,
Hmm.
in this particular case, I believe that your partner is going to bid three clubs.
Yeah. That's great. We can bid three diamonds now.
Yeah, we're just going to bid three diamonds, continue to show our shape, and then it's going to go pass, and your partner is probably just going to.
Four clubs.
They're not going to bid four clubs. I think that they're just going to show preference for your suit. Although four clubs might be an option with partner's hand. Of course, we'll talk about it when partner's hand actually comes down.
Okay.
But I think
So that's got to be a doubleton now. It can't be three. So that's one thing that people have got to be thinking about here.
right,
That's got to be a two card suit.
because partner certainly would have raised it before if they had three.
We're playing match points, so we're not playing teams.
We are not, unless you're
I think
playing
if we're
match
playing
point
teams,
teams.
it'd be very easy. I would just bid a game now. I think I'll
Right.
probably just bid four spades. I've got three little hearts. Partner's only got two spades. Not going to be roughing much. So slam's going to be a bit tricky.
Mm-hmm.
It might be on, but partner's got perfect cards, and the splits in spades are perfect, and there could be a potential for slam on, but it's highly unlikely.
Right. And playing for perfection in slam can often lead to bidding too many slams.
So where are we going now? Three diamonds. So at the moment we've only shown 5-4. We could potentially bid four diamonds.
Continue to shape out to tell partner that we have
Yeah.
5-5 and to not stop, right? Because you do,
Mm.
like, there are worlds where you want to continue going on here. Like, I mean, partner having a short heart here could be good. I mean, if partner does have five diamonds, diamond slam possibly could be on.
I don't think they're going to have five diamonds and two spades. They might have three diamonds, obviously. I
Right.
can't see them having four diamonds. Surely they would have bid four diamonds, maybe. I
Yeah, they
think.
probably would have shown preference for diamonds and a forward going hand by bidding four diamonds. But
But if they've got three diamonds, if they've got the king of diamonds and
mhm,
the king of spades,
right.
let's think, ace, queen, jack to six clubs, king X of spades, king to three diamonds. So that's a six and two hearts. They could be roughing the second heart, and we could be making five diamonds. I think we've got to bid four diamonds. That's what I'm going to bid
Yeah, we
four
can bid
diamonds.
four diamonds. I think four diamonds is a fair bid. I mean, just keeping things open. If partner has the perfect hand, then things could be going very, very well. In the end, your partner's just going to bid four spades.
That's it. I'm done. Done.
That's it. That's it. That's all. We end up in four spades, and
Seven
partners
down.
not seven down. You're wrong. You failed at your call. No. um, I also ended up in four spades. I had a different auction. I got overly enticed by the fact that I have a very very good hand that wants to be in slam, wants to be in game. Sorry. I am young, but I'm not that aggressive. But I did bid three spades here. I was playing with the robots, and the robots read this as forcing, and I'm like, I've got a forcing hand, but partner probably assumes that I have a better hand with better spades and stuff. So, I mean, showing a two suitor here is extremely difficult. Partner bid three no trump, and then I just bid four diamonds, and we ended up in four spades. Although, with partner's hand as they are, let me tell you what partner's hand is. They
I,
have,
I like your bidding sequence. I think it's good, actually, in fairness. I think, to be honest with you, I think there's a strong case for it. The only thing I'd say is I think there's a case for going the low route of
right,
bidding two spades.
agreed. I think both three spades and two spades are reasonable here. I think three spades should be forcing. Two spades is
Yeah,
not forcing. Um,
yeah,
but I don't know. I like the two spades one more because you will continue going on when you have a fit. But when you don't have a fit, then we're just going to end
yeah.
up where we belong. But the actual hand here is partner has doubleton spade, ace jack of hearts, two small diamonds, ace queen jack 10 9 seventh of clubs.
Right. I'm guessing the king of spades is going to be offside then.
Right. So, I mean, all four of the kings are actually offside because, I mean, they don't have many other cards that can get them to. I mean, they could have three kings and the queen jack, the jack of spades and the queen of hearts, but they have to have 12 points somewhere. And you're just like, well, the king of spades is offside, the king of diamonds is offside, everything's offside. You can't even take a roughing, finesse, and clubs even if you wanted to, and you don't want to because they lead a heart. So it's just, I mean, four spades is down one if you're lucky.
Right.
So actually, the auction that you want to have here in the end, and your bid caters the most to this, is two spades and then pass, pass, pass. That's what you want to hear, given the fact that you know that four spades is going down. And yeah, I mean, let's. What do you think of partner's hand? Because they do have kind of their own bidding problem here. After two spades, do you think that? Well, I think that they probably would rebid their clubs, almost certainly. But after you bid three diamonds, should North be insisting on their clubs, or should they just be like committing to spades, or just kind of they're bowing down to partner, saying, "Okay, we'll play in spades."
Yeah, I mean it's tricky, isn't it? I've got a seven card club suit. I think if you bid four clubs now, I think I would finish. If North bids four clubs now,
Mm-hmm. It would just
I would that's it. Partner keeps bidding clubs. I know they've got about seven clubs now,
they've got a
and
self-sustaining club suit.
yeah, and I've got three little hearts. We could just be losing. I mean, where am I going with this? I mean, you get a heart lead, and we could just lose the first three hearts very easily. Obviously got no clubs, so we're going to probably lose a club trick.
Right.
Partner doesn't have spades. My spades are weak. So if the bidding goes like that after four clubs, I just know they've got a seven card club suit now, and that's it. It like you say, it's a self-sustaining club suit. I'm expecting ace king queen to seven and or ace queen, like you say, ace queen jack to seven and something else outside
Mm-hmm.
because obviously one heart, three clubs is weak, so they haven't got a weak hand, so they just bid it this way: two clubs, three clubs to show a long club suit.
Right. And
So this method, how does four clubs go? Probably a lot better than
four clubs, I mean, it's all the same tricks.
yeah.
You lose a
Actually, you
club,
one
you
off,
lose a
aren't you?
heart, you lose a spade, and you lose a diamond. Unless they don't lead spades. I mean, you can always actually four clubs goes better because you can always throw away a heart or a spade loser on diamonds if you immediately set them up, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah. If you lead a spade, you go with the ace. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you've got no entry unless you
Yeah.
give up a diamond straight away. You play the queen of diamonds.
Right. You have to play the queen of diamonds, and this works when the diamonds split. And
Yeah,
in this case, the diamonds do split 3-3, so this line does happen to work for you. Because
bit of a
even if
weird
they play
way, a
back
bit of a
another
weird
diamond,
line.
right? Like there's a lot going on this hand, but four clubs in the end does have more play than four spades does because four spades you always have two spade losers. The only case that you don't have two spade losers is it's like king third on side, and we know that's not going to happen. Um,
No, no.
so, and the final question I have was if we go back all the way to this first bid where you originally considered the two hearts bid, back to the very beginning. What are your thoughts on five clubs? Do you think that five clubs is the right bid by North, or do you think that they should bid like maybe a two no trump, three no trump, or four clubs or three clubs even? I don't think they would bid three clubs, but
No, three clubs is not the right bid. Two no trumps. Two no trumps could be a possibility. I mean, you got to stop in hearts.
right.
I think it's choice of two no trumps or four clubs. I quite like two no trumps. Keeps the bidding low.
And
And I suppose now you're doing the three spade thing again.
yeah, now we're just gonna try to bid three spades because we don't want to play a no trump with our hand, and then partners probably just gonna like insist on clubs eventually, bidding four clubs
Yeah.
or five clubs, and you're gonna end up in a club contract anyway. So definitely an
Yeah, I don't know.
interesting spot. So
Mm, tricky.
yeah, very very tricky. Hey audience, what would you do? What are you gonna do here? How do you start this one off? Do you start off with the forcing three spades? Do you try to cube it, and do you have ways to cube it here, being your only forcing bid, and then bid something? Like, is your partner going to understand that you might not have support for clubs? Or do you just take the low route where you just bid two spades, you're non-forcing constructive, and then you say, well, if partner has a hand that they want to continue with, then that's the exact hand that I want to continue with as well. Would you search for a diamond slam? I mean, there are so many questions on this one. Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to also hit that subscribe button and like the video so that we can get more bridge into the algorithm, get more bridge in front of people's faces on their computers. And also go subscribe to John Stell Bridge Lesson because that is an amazing channel as well. He offers so many wonderful, wonderful thoughts, and we are so thankful to have you on It's Your Call, John. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your insights. This one was definitely a doozy.
Yep, thanks for having me on the channel. Happy to come on again if you want me. Hopefully, I'll be give some better answers next time, maybe.
Oh, it's not about better answers. It was about all the thoughts, bringing our thoughts together to eventually getting to our best bidding line. And in the end, I think we did decide that if it went two spades, it would go three clubs. Then we would bid three
Three
diamonds.
diamonds,
Partner's
four
probably
clubs.
just gonna bid four clubs, or they're gonna bid three spades, in which case we would pass the four clubs or we would keep going. And four clubs is our best contract in the end, or well, actually three spades is our best contract, but four clubs has a decent shot at making. But yeah, wow, what a wild ride we've been on, John. Um,
Yep, thanks very much, Kai.
I think that is it for It's Your Call. We have overly dissected this hand, as we always do, and it is now time to sign off. Keep on bridging, everybody.